Jax wins. Babality.
G4 is telling us not to watch it again. Okay. Sure, I won't watch. I stopped watching years ago when they took it off my cable. In 2010, I want to say, or maybe 2011, I am Mecca. And I didn't get it back until 2014, and by then it was like... Please subscribe to, actually don't subscribe, bookmark the channel. YouTube is not doing anybody any favors. Bookmark the channel. Don't watch when YouTube tells you. I mean, subscribing does help me, but bookmark the channel. Don't let YouTube tell you when you need to watch a video just because they're giving you a notification 3 days later. Never. Check out the channels you want on your time. That's where I will be. I will be here on Twitch. Not on G4, apparently, because I'm too wrong think for the G4 crowd. I'm not even welcome as a viewer.
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Fine. I will take all of their viewers when I'm playing Pokemans on stream all day. Blair Herter, you remember him? He used to be a host.
We're still your friend, Adam.
Former host and now senior VP Blair Herter tells gamers, don't watch us after the Frosk rant. Blair Herter, aka Mr. Jessica Chabot, the woman who appropriated a geek-sounding pronunciation for a name to say Showbot instead of Chabot. We will be calling her Chabot in this segment so people aren't confused. Be a little smaller. There you go. Don't watch us after the Frosk rant. Ask her the Frost rant. That sounds better. Oh, there they are. There they are. Corporate Hollywood actors and geek-adjacent nerd type people. Wow, nerds didn't look like that when I was a kid. That's really, you know, if you like Star Trek, you kind of hit it. But then again, I'm from the 80s, so, and even earlier, I'm an old person. That's why I remember G4. Who exactly is G4 for anymore? Is it for people who kind of have this nostalgic need to be pandered to with this corporate message of what geek properties we're supposed to be buying?
Oh, they're adorable.
Because it's a little late for that. We've already gone through this cultural revolution of F you, I won't do what you tell me. You're trying to market to me. You're trying to advertise to me. You're trying to tell me all the best and the most positive things because you have corporate sponsorship. You're not ripping something a new one when it needs it. And you're not, the way I do, and you're not giving me any information that doesn't come across as just an advertisement.
Now it's all about first-person pizzas.
On G4 anymore. And the fact of it being so corporatized, so Hollywoodicized. We were watching a stream the other day of I think it was XPlay. I think it's XPlay. And it was Frosk and Olivie, the new girl. They were flubbing so many lines.
Esports news by reading whatever a writer puts in the prompter.
Like I do. They were flubbing so many lines. It's like the writers were purposely trolling them. See, it's bad enough when you have the text right in front of you and you know what you're saying and you've rehearsed it. But for somebody like me, I'm just making it up as I go along. So when I flub, nobody's trying to screw me up other than my own subconscious or, you know, lack of...
I'm not having fun today.
Control, lack of whatever, who knows? G4 Senior VP Blair Herter, who was previously a host on the network's Attack of the Show and XPlay programs, told gamers not to watch G4 following fraud. Yeah, watch me instead. And the infamous rant about sexism in gaming.
I'm not as bangable as the previous host.
And that's the problem. There is some istophobia in the gaming world. However, there are some ways you can give it no power over you. Seriously, there's a lot of stuff. Like why do we have to control and censor? I get it. Nobody wants to go into a game room where it's just no fun to be.
Come on, bark like a dog.
And that's just obvious sexism.
My point is, throwing the temper tantrum about it makes it worse. It adds fuel to the fire. And it's just going to make people who have never had any intention of calling Frosk anything go to the channel and be like, oh, Frosk Karen, foreskin, yada yada.
We have the chat in front of us. I can see you.
Is that what we want? Is that what we want? More of this combative toxicity, this back and forth? Because we're seeing all these meltdowns from Adam Sessler. We're seeing, don't get me started on Adam Sessler's meltdowns. I've been doing videos on that. Do we really need more G4 in this day and age. Here we go. In the middle of January, during XPlay's airing of the grievances segment, Frosk stated in joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something I grew up watching as a child. So you knew how G4 was.
Raw dog it. No!
You knew that it existed in this day and age where Olivia Munn could jump out in a sexy maid costume.
Jump, Olivia!
Or in a short skirter and cosplay, and
Hi, I'm Wonder Woman, superhero, celebrity, and your guide to office safety.
she was wanting you because it made her feel confident, didn't it? I'm putting words in her mouth, but that's what it feels like when you have the attention, when you have the positive attention. It makes you feel confident. It makes you feel desirable. It gives you the center stage. It gives you more attention on the soapbox, if it will. And clearly coming from a place, a stage of insecurity and jealousy and this pettiness of I'm not as bangable as previous hosts.
Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
She went off on the chat for one or two trolling comments of an already underwhelming relaunch of G4. This is already underwhelming. They're losing so many subscribers. There are rumors. Now, I wasn't going to do a whole video on this. There are rumors that they are botting their viewers on their live shows. They will go from 500,000 viewers with literally no chat interaction to justify that many people. So you got that many people just sitting in the background lurking, and then you get 20,000 or 1,000 on the next thing. That's so weird. That is so odd and fishy and suspicious. So that's why people are accusing them of botting the thing. Not only that, Kevin Pereira has actually come out and admitted that he's botted channels in the past. Don't bot your channels. For crying out loud. For crying out loud. That's why you see all this enormous growth on some of these random people that you don't even know of, because they're allegedly, as far as I don't know. Who cares? That's not the point of this video. It is what these people are saying. It has somehow been expected that you could talk about how much you, you went to San Diego off to a certain woman as a compliment. It's not a compliment. It's dehumanizing and it's weird.
It's dehumanizing and it's weird.
Like when Adam Sessler would tell women to bark like a dog.
Come on, bark like a dog.
That's weird.
Middle dog? Arf, arf. Or big dog? Woof, woof.
Is that weird? I mean, if you watched G4, if you were a biggest fan of G4, as you said you were, you knew what you were getting into.
My fantasies notwithstanding.
G4 was part of this golden age of, we gotta say stuff. We gotta have fun with our entertainment. We gotta go into Red Dead Redemption and play cowboy without being canceled for tying up the crazy feminist or punching her in the face. You remember when Scirocco Gaming did that? These people have no idea how bad it's gotten since the wokier than nows have taken over everything. These wokier than nows need to really, really look at what they're contributing to society, what they're actually fixing, and what they're actually damaging. Because every time they bring in the wokier than now religion, the cult, it is basically like bringing in a little old church lady to come into your anything, to your fandom. Let's say you're really into monster trucks and you invite the little old church lady, not knowing that they're gonna go off about how evil it is and how problematic and how much, this is just gonna contribute to teens doing bad things and listen to rock and roll too loud.
Rock and roll has got to go.
And that's exactly who these people are. They think that having a bangable host is gonna what? I don't think it contributed anything. I think there's been more toxicity since people have been complaining about the bangable hosts on G4.
I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts.
And let's face it, she wouldn't be that unattractive if she just shut up and stopped yelling at us. Because, no, really, she says she's the Brad Pitt of lesbians. I say she's more like the Justin Bieber, but whatever. I mean, I think some people like Justin Bieber, probably.
Son, why do all white lesbians look like Barney Rubble from the Flintstones?
That's just the background on the G4 rant that we're referring to, which we'll be editing in. Blair Herter, grateful to spend my life with a woman who smashed glass ceilings. honored the work with women in G-Force Past Humans like Frost Kieran today, and is proud to work at a place that makes stuff like this. If you don't hear the below, unfollow me and don't watch us. We're not for you. Okay, I will not watch you. That's hilarious. We didn't even notice this one. It went so unnoticed. Comments from Herter shouldn't be unexpected. Oh, he's one of these politicized, partisan people who only care about reeing about his tribe. So to balance the universe, that's the wrong emoji. That's the wrong one. To balance the universe, we need to pop up the obligatory, if I could find it in my mass amount of images. There you go. Now it's balanced. Now we're not partisan. We gotta have one and the other. If we show a anti, then we gotta show an anti the other, because that's how we do here. We're the yin and the yang, I hope. So, sadly, I gotta rail more on this side of stuff, but that's okay, because Google thinks I am an SJW, apparently. No, I don't have bangs. There's the big difference. I don't have bangs. They say SJW red hair. I don't have bangs. That's the biggest difference, because even if you look at her, that's the bangs. It's the bangs that make it different. And pretty much the same thing. If you don't like it, don't watch. Actually, watch anyway. Watch if you like it or not. I don't care. I'm not going to read the comments anyway. I am Becca, and I'll see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
But this isn't a show about butt plugs. If it was, Frosk would certainly enjoy it a whole lot more.
That's true, that checks out.